Blood and death were always part of life in these lands. But when the new foe emerged from the cold north, it would clash with the tribes in a war that would forever change life in this part of the world. Many tribes would be quickly subdued, conquered, scattered as seeds in the wind. Some turned to the only advantage they had. Fighting from the forests was brutal and devastating. So much that elders decided to make peace with the enemy. Minor autonomy for turning in you and your brothers at arms. Forced labor in the caverns of the mountains, till death was your fate. Or so you were thinking.
Hey, you, finally awake. Wildmen soon will send us to the mines. I hope you're as strong as an ox. Otherwise, you will not survive that long. Don't you remember anything? Our war chief waged war against the Wildmen. But our braves stood no chance against their heavy infantry, so Gold Wonder's god quickly subdued our tribe. The warriors like you and me waged war from the forests and shadows, but Great Spirit was cruel and snatched our victory like thieves in the night. We were betrayed. Our chieftain sold us in exchange for some autonomy. This is how we ended up in these frozen wastes. They're using us to mine more materials. With so much more they can make many spears. Yes, there's no point resisting. Even if we manage to take over the camp, they'll send reinforcements from the town to slaughter us. They let us have our bear claws, but that's mainly useful for catching rats if we need more meat. A simple stone axe will shatter our hand bone claws. Most likely we will die here.
Enough talking, maggots. Time to work. Leave your cage at once and move to the mine. Behave yourself, or by the Great Spirit, I'll give you the... Once you take your rations, you work until it's dark. Do you understand? Here, take this mushroom soup and some water. Go to the mine. You don't want to make their braves anxious.
Hey you! What are you doing? You just took my bloody soap. I will give it to you, but I struggle to survive here as well. If you are hungry, you can take this apple. That's the least I can do.
I will try to do my best, but please give me the last chance.
We need to prepare for an invasion. South should be ours.
To be honest,
From tomorrow,
at
we
first,
reduce
I didn't
rations for
believe the
prisoners and
rumors that they
increased
caught you
deliveries
back.
to our camps in the south. Every prisoner who stole a single piece of mineral will not receive a
You
ration
should
for
have listened
1
to the
week.
chieftain. You wouldn't be caged like most of former braves here. After our chieftain
We
decided to
need to
bring
prepare
words of
for an
wisdom,
invasion.
not war
South
to
should
the
be
wild men
ours.
from the north.
From
I have
tomorrow,
become
we
a
reduce
hunter.
rations
I
for
supply
prisoners
food
and
for them and
increased
tribute
deliveries
as we
to our
promised
camps
after
in
the
the
fight.
south. Every
Enough talking
prisoner
about.
who
I
stole a
remember that
single
you were a
piece
pretty
of
good
mineral will
hunter
not
before the
receive
war.
a ration for
If
1
you
week.
want, you can try yourself on the range. Guards shouldn't cause any problems if the overseer
We
doesn't
need
know.
to prepare for an
After all,
invasion.
I
South
always
should
give
be
them the
ours.
best meat I can
From
find.
tomorrow, we reduce rations for prisoners and increased deliveries to
It
our
should be
camps in the
alright.
south.
Just don't
Every
tell the
prisoner who
brave near the
stole a
entrance
single
to the
piece
cave.
of mineral will not receive a ration for 1 week.
Use my bow and arrows.
We need to prepare for an invasion. South should be ours. From tomorrow, we reduce rations for prisoners and increased deliveries to our camps in the south. Every prisoner who stole a single piece of mineral will not receive a ration for 1 week. We need to prepare for an invasion. South should be ours. From tomorrow, we reduce rations for prisoners and increased deliveries to our camps in the south. Every prisoner who stole a single piece of mineral will not receive a ration for 1 week. We need to prepare for an invasion. South should be ours. From tomorrow, we reduce rations for prisoners and increased deliveries to our camps in the south. Every prisoner who stole a single piece of mineral will not receive a ration for 1 week.
Try staying alive. I wish I could help you.
We need to prepare for an invasion. South should be ours. From tomorrow, we
Sun God is genuinely generous if he brings our foes on their knees. You will work till the dark. Make sure to bring us a lot of ore. At the end of the day, I expect decent results. We need to work now. We will meet together during the break. I think we can rest for a little. Yes, even the Sun God can't warm us in this cave. Many have fallen. Yes, we won't survive long in the mines. Many of our warriors blame you for getting us imprisoned. But how could you know that our chief would betray us? That's why I'll trust you again. If we stay here for long, we won't have any strength to escape. When I was working in the last tunnel, I noticed a small opening gap. There is a second part of the cave that might help us leave this place. We will die here anyway. We need to try it. We are not the only ones who are willing to escape the mines. We will need more braves if we wish to escape. Many of our braves are afraid. Bring words of wisdom to convince them. I think a Salok can't stand the mine any longer. He used to cook in our warpent, and he could come in handy. We could also use the help of Onove. he's built like a bear and could help us with shattering the stones separating us from freedom. The third one is named Quetzal. He was a medicine man previously. If we get sick, his help will be invaluable. And Bad Witchy, one of the warriors that fought with us side by side, but it'll be hard to convince him. He blames everything on you, but maybe you'll be able to explain to him that our chieftain is the one to blame. They'll probably enter the cave soon. Better go and have a word with them.
Ayash, they finally sent you to the mines. We wouldn't be here if not for your folly. I am Onave. Asala got beaten up for refusing to work. This trade in words now ends. If we continue, we will share the fate of Asalak. You got us captured once. I can hardly believe the words you say. You shouldn't talk so loud. I didn't agree to anything yet. Behind this wall, there must be another cave which will lead us somewhere. But if the cave turns out to be just another corridor without an exit, we will be doomed. I have experience with work like this, but I have to deliver the guards plenty of resources today. Otherwise, they'll suspect me of something. I need you to create extension for my pickaxe. At the same time, I will soften the wall with my old tool. Return to me with the fixed pickaxe. Also, be on the lookout for guards. We wouldn't want them to spot a cat. You are back. I just finished softening up a wall. That Great Spirit willing it'll help us during our escape. It appears that your intentions are honest. In this case, you need to speak with Quetzal. He used to be a medicine man and worked with shamans in the past. He's probably entering the cave as we speak. Have a word with him.
Greetings, warrior. How can I help you?
Has he spoken with you already? I did speak with the rest of the Braves, but I did not want to anger wild warriors. If they catch a whiff of this plan, no one will leave this place alive. I wish I could, and maybe I would put my life on the line, but I can't leave our wounded Braves in this wasteland without medicine. I am quite tired of the work, and I can't even use one of the scrolls I wrote with charcoal on this rock.
I want you to take the spell to the wounded and pray to the Great Spirit to remove the sickness.
Remember that once you use the spell painted on the rock, it's gone and can't be used again until you find a new one. If they stop you, tell them that I sent you to heal some of the workers that have fallen sick. Don't disappoint me. I will wait for you here.
Where do you think you're going? I said that you work to the dark. I have seen you talking with prisoners as well. It's no place for chatter. And now you are trying to leave the mine. You better have some good excuse. You are testing my patience. But if the medicine man helps him out, we will have more workforce. So I will allow this one last time. But remember, I expect much resources at the end of this day.
Every prisoner who stole a single piece of mineral will not receive a ration for 1 week.
Finally, you are back. Did the spell work? Yes. Using Dreamcatcher to cast spells often drains your willpower. Now, let's hope that the brave will return to proper health. As for my aid, let's hope the Sun God will give us fortune during our escape. I will help you.
You again. I hope to never see your cowardly spirit ever again. I never expected you to surrender. I trusted you to avenge our ancestors and not to shame their spirits. You'll need to redeem yourself as the chieftain's brave if you want me to gain my respect back. Wild tribesmen are organizing a pit fight tonight. Sign up and bring a proud victory to our people. But before you go, they have released Asylum. He's badly beaten, but he wishes to speak with you.
Yes, they're not feeding us enough. Sadly, the guards want to keep us weak, so we cannot escape. I have one idea that could help us survive a little bit longer. Times are tough. We could try to make a rat soup. We have an option to starve as well. Look around in the cave or in the camp around their storage. As you have already seen, I'm pretty wounded. You'll have to cook it yourself. Bring me 3 rations of this recipe. don't have the suits with you. We are all waiting for you here.
Rations for prisoners and increased deliveries to our camps in the south. Every prisoner who stole a single...
I will try to do my best, but please give me the last chance.
What are you looking at? Move!
I told you to work faster. Our chieftain is not satisfied.
You don't have the suits with you. We are all waiting for you. You don't have the suits with you. We are all waiting for you here. Great. We will need some provisions to survive the travel. He did speak words of wisdom. Let's hope we succeed, or otherwise, it's the butcher's axe for us. You will have a fight tonight. While they were beating me, I stole 2 health potions. Please take them. It might help you win this. You need to notify Shift Manager that you will fight tonight. He will give you some time to rest before.
Should be working your guts out. Why are you wasting my time? Are you kidding me? You will be out after the first round. Get back to work. Your body looks miserable. You Craven, you fought like brigand in the forests feasting on mushrooms, while I fought like a man in a lying battle. You'll fight to the death in the pit. Only the blood of our enemies can soothe the Great Spirit. You can leave the mine and enjoy your last few hours before your death.
Kill him now!
I want to welcome you all to the pit fights. The first fight will be between prisoners. Ayash will have to face Aya. Aya, once she was a friend of free tribes, now battered and regretful, wishes Ayash would pay the blood price.
Kill him now! There is no death, only a change of worlds.
We have an unexpected winner. The second fight will start immediately. This time Ayash will face another prisoner, a dolt. He's tall as a tree and will put a good fight for the Sun God's name.
Ayash is a weak prisoner! Just beat him to death!
change of worlds.
The third fight will be between God and prisoner. Out is one of our rabid scouts that will face the brigand of the forests.
There is no death, only a change of worlds. It appears the ancestors were with Ayash. The pit fights for today are over. The winner receives bigger food rations. Once the day ends and the prisoners are in cells, we will get to feasting. There is no death, only a change of worlds.